Hello, my name is Ilona, and today is Wednesday, February 28th, 2024. Tomorrow it's February 29th, the extra day, a leap year, but Friday it will be March 1st. So I'm going to take a look at the energy of March 2024. And it's very interesting, of course, I shuffled the cards in my Dutch video and I noticed I had to shovel a lot. So there's going to be a lot of mixing things up and very interesting energies. So the first row, of course, I'm going to have 4 rows with 3 cards. The first 3 cards are the energies from the month March, and I've got the Two of Pentacles, the Magician, and I have the Two of Cups. So this is interesting. To me, this feels like this March is going to be very interesting to put people back into their own strength, power, opportunities. There's going to be healing and there's going to be balance. I do believe that there are a lot of things that will be coming out, and it's going to be quite shocking as well. We are already seeing that now about the stings, things happening in the industry, the music industry, all kinds of horrific things happening, and it's just coming out. It just keeps coming out. Of course, I also mentioned that here in the Netherlands, they are talking about this research done about the stings. And of course, they were mentioning that it was rare, that there was damages, but that wasn't the point. The point was, of course, the media is going to, minimize everything. But the point to me is that people are starting to notice this, and this is in the main media. So people are starting to see this. This is the drip that is so important. So people are starting to realize that there's something going on. And of course, they're mentioning that it's rare, but it's very interesting that I'm sure people around them will see it's not that rare. So they're starting to question it. It is about the pieces that are falling into the collective of humanity that's starting to understand. If you bring out too much at once, people won't be able to handle it. So the media, of course, covered it up a bit, but it is in the media now. Normally they wouldn't pay any attention to this, but now this is coming out, and it's important for people to wake up and to start to realize what has been going on. People are questioning, and you see more and more people are speaking out. You see that people are responding, on X, Twitter, and other media, social media. They're speaking out about things, and that's what is so important. And people are starting to see that once someone in their family gets the sting, or maybe even themselves, and then later on they suddenly have all these damages, that things happen that weren't before they gotten the sting. People are starting to connect the dots, and that's important. So I think it's going to be a very important month concerning that. Magician is about bringing strength back, I believe, to humanity. Two of Cups is about healing, and the Two of Pentacles, there's new balance coming in. So I do believe this is going to be a very interesting month. The second row is about the challenges. And we've got some challenges. We've got the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Lover's card. So the challenges will be to follow your own path, especially when a lot of things are going to come out. A lot of horrific things, or just the corruption, or maybe the insane things that are coming out here in the Netherlands as well. I've mentioned this in my video yesterday, that I finally managed to publish, because I had lots of issues with my YouTube, unfortunately, and it was just a mess, but I'm now capable of seeing everything again. But the Knight of Swords is really about that fight energy, and I do believe that the dark energies are just going to throw anything out of there, that sticks. I was talking about the electric cars, and they want to close the public recharge stations between 4 o'clock in the afternoon and 9 o'clock in the evening. It's like all these things. If you're not aware that this is really just getting ridiculous, some people really start to panic, not following their independence, not grounding themselves, and just know that it's going to be all right. And that's really going to be the biggest challenge for humanity. A lot of things are going to come out. It's about following your own path. Choices from the heart. That's what the Lover's card is all about. Choices from what feels right to you, and not get manipulated or dragged in all these energies, these aggressive energies, trying to regain power again and all these things. They are mentioning all the money they want to send to the Ukraine again. It's just getting ridiculous, and people are starting to see this. Everything that's happening, of course, with all the immigrations in all the countries around the world. It's just, things are just coming out, and it's important to follow your own path. Don't get shocked or dragged into it. Don't get manipulated to lower your energies. And then we have the advice card, the 7 of Wands, the 8 of Wands, and we have the Queen of Cups. And I think that's very important to stand your own ground. You are way stronger than you think, and you are in a way better position than you think. Especially the people that have been through a lot with their families. You know, families have broken up because of what has happened the past 4 years with the stings, against it or pro. It's just a horrible thing. A lot of people have been left out in the cold by their families. But you are standing stronger and things are happening. So the advice is also to remain standing strong. And if people are open for conversation and want to talk about things, I do believe that people are starting to open up. I've noticed that also in readings I do for people, that family are more opening up and realizing something's wrong. Of course, there will always be people that are completely closed off, don't want to know anything about that. That is what it is. But the advice is to connect with your emotion, with your soul. Really, we are spiritual beings in a human experience, and it's so important that we fully understand that we fully embrace that spiritual side, so we can really step into our power, step into our strength, and start manifesting, following our own path. It's so important to understand that. That is the Great Awakening. The Great Awakening is really about humanity awakening. We as individual humans awakening as spiritual beings and understanding we are not just humans. We are not limited to that. We are way bigger than that. The dark energies need our energy. So if we start using it for ourselves, if we start using it and manifesting it for ourselves, they will starve. They won't be able to push through all their agenda because they don't have the energy to do that. They need us for that. That's why they've programmed us. That's why they want to keep us on a very low frequency. And they're going to try to keep us in a low frequency in March as well. So very important, stand your own ground. Although I do believe, the people that have been working with this, have been aware, are standing their ground. That was the main issue to begin with family and friends, that they were not backing down or complying with anything. And of course with the government. Things will happen fast. And it's really about connecting with yourself, with your soul, and see who really wants help. Don't try to help anyone. People will come to you if they're really open for help. And then you can see if you could support them in all kinds of ways you can support them. But it's very very important that people are open for that, so that you don't force yourself. You've noticed with yourself that it's not working. I'm sure people try to force you to take this thing and you didn't do that. So there is no point trying to wake up other people. I've mentioned this many times before. This is really about standing your own ground. A lot of things are going to happen. There's so much going on in the energy now, especially with the 8 of Wands. And the Queen of Cups is really about connecting, making connections with yourself, with God, with your intuition. That is so important. The last is the energies at the end of the month, and it's going to be a hectic month. We've got the 5 of Swords, a very grim energy, very negative energy. So more and more things are going to come out. And I believe it will help to strengthen humanity. But if you're not aware of this, it will be frightening. It will seem like everything is just falling apart, and everything that you trusted and thought it was safe, it's falling completely to the ground. We've got the 8 of Pentacles, so there's a lot of work done as well. I believe a lot of chess moves are being made now, and we have to watch out also the people that are aware to not fall in the trap of feeling, disheartened, like this is lasting so long, there's never going to be an end. Despair, that is what they want. They purposely want us in a low frequency. But especially the people that have a connection with Atlantis, have been through, destruction and things like that, may feel like this is going to happen again. and then they are losing hope, they're losing trust, and it's very important that we heal these things, all these old pains that come up. We heal. This is a new, completely new thing that you cannot. Of course, there's a connection to Atlantis, but you cannot compare it to the same route that was taken in Atlantis. I truly believe that we have chosen something completely different, and this is a very unique time. But people can fall for the trap of, there's despair, it's not going to work, they're just pushing things through. I just see more and more insane rules and laws and things that they say. It's just getting ridiculous, and I believe that that is exactly the point. So it will break people from their trances. This is really about giving people the opportunity to break from this hypnotic trance that they're in. And you have to give them the opportunity. Of course, there will come a time or a certain period that it stops, that it's not going to go any further. That's why I do believe that in essence we have already won, because no one can stop this. They are trying, the dark energies are trying as hard as they can, but it's not going to be stopped. That's to me what they mean by we've already won, because essentially in the energy it's already done, so to speak. It's a bit difficult to understand, but they won't be able to stop this. They won't be able to stop the raising of the frequencies. Mother Earth is changing, the consciousness is changing, we are changing as humanity. And it's really about trying to wake up as many people as possible, give them an opportunity, and it will stop at a certain point, and it's kind of done. And then we'll of course see what's going to happen with the timelines and the separations, and there are all kinds of perspectives on that. I believe Dolores Cannon mentioned there are going to be 2 Earths. We'll have to wait and see. I believe it's timelines, so we'll just be in different timelines if people are not going to open up, or are not capable or able on a conscious or unconscious level or on a spiritual level to move on. So we'll have to wait and see. But it's very important not to lose your trust, not to fall in despair. That is what they want. It's going to be quite tough at the end of March. I believe there are a lot of things happening. But this is a month to put humanity back into their own strength, and really an opportunity to heal, to connect, and to stand your ground. So I'd like to leave that this. Hope to see you in another video.